Now, we talked about being on vacation without kids. There was a time that we had our kids and we went on vacation with them. There's times when we get our nephews and we'll do things with them. The one thing that I say, guys, when it comes to kids on vacation, watch your kids.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a whole new episode of Sip and Share. Sip and share. Let's go. Sip and share. Sip and share. Let's go.
And share. Sip.
You know, at some point we should probably just start doing it the same.
Sip.
Like either your version or my version. Like
sip and
because like I be done and you still be going.
But I'm still working on my version. I'm trying to see which one lands.
Sip and share. Sip and share. Let's
go.
go.
I mean, you can say it over and you done said it.
Sip and share. I mean,
I've had different versions. I've had the one with runs. I've had low octaves.
Chopped
I've
and
had
screwed.
high octaves. I had chopped and screwed. I had sip and share. I think I'm gonna go back to that one.
That sounds like the same voice.
Anywho.
Wait, that sounds like the same voice from another episode.
What
you eat?
Whatever. Anyway, what are you drinking on today? What are you sipping on today?
First of all, I have not started, despite your beliefs, but I have some Crown neat. I have not started yet in a glass that used to be a Georgia glass, but it was cheap and we washed it and it just kind of shriveled up. That's what I'm sipping.
It was a really pretty glass, guys. It had G on the bottom and had Georgia across there, and so we thought it was gonna work, but it was stickers or something, right?
Neat. What you drinking?
I am drinking some cranberry, 100% no sugar added, with a lime squeeze and dumped in there.
With a splash of accent.
A splash of accent.
Don't know where accent came from.
Cranberry with lime. It's really good. You can spruce up any drink in your house. Spruce up
lime.
your water with some fruit. Cranberry with lime. Not sure about apple juice.
Yep.
What would you put in apple juice?
I
don't know. Me either.
Just plain old apple juice.
Me either. So, y'all, it's May, and it is time.
It's time, son.
For summertime.
The summertime.
Let's just kick back and unwind.
Okay, I just want to make sure you knew it.
Hey, you don't even know the song.
I was just wondering.
You don't even know the song. But anyway, with summertime comes vacation.
Yes, sir.
And we want to talk to you guys today about
vacation rules. What are the rules that you have established for yourself or you and your spouse when you're on vacation? Now, I imagine, y'all had that conversation like, look, now it's been a minute since we had a vacation. When we get out here, we ain't gonna be doing no blah, 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 blah. Or when we get out here, we have to make sure that we do X and Y and Z, whatever. We kind of do that. I don't know if it's no formal written down rules, right?
Well, I think there are certain rules, but you said we ain't been on no vacation in a minute. First of all, I don't think it's about whether you've been on a vacation yesterday and you're going on another one next week.
Yeah, almost poked me in my eye.
Yesterday or next week. I just think that there are certain rules. Some are unsaid and some are spoken.
Sure.
For instance, we'll just get right into it. We are empty nesters, and so we travel a lot alone now. Sometimes our daughter, she still joins in a bit. Our son, he's not much of a traveler. He loves to just do local type things. But at any rate, because we're traveling with no kids, it is important to us that we have a kid-free vacation zone for the most part.
What's wrong? You don't like the kids?
The kids.
I
love the kids.
So yeah, I will tell you, for us at this stage in our lives, we typically look for vacation spots that don't have kids around. And it is nothing against the people that got kids, because we were there. We had that stage in our lives as well. And we were hoping that our kids weren't being aggravating and annoying or anything like that, or disturbing the people that didn't, But for us, I think we like to have that peace and the quiet when we want the peace and the quiet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, for instance, we just got back about a month ago from our anniversary cruise.
Yeah, man.
And it was all inclusive, LeBlanc.
Wasn't
Guys.
a cruise.
Guys.
It wasn't a cruise, but that's okay.
And it's adult only.
It wasn't a cruise, but that's okay.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying is we love the cruise, but we just got back from an all-inclusive.
Oh, you said an anniversary cruise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So LeBlanc is not. It's an adult only,
right,
all inclusive resort. And when we say all inclusive, that means your food, your drinks, to include alcoholic beverages, are covered in your stay.
Everything.
We even had a butler. And it's different, insane, like 7 different restaurants, access to hydrotherapy. Matter of fact, I ain't even got to tell you about it. Go back and watch our video.
Or drop the link.
Go back and watch our video, and I'll drop a link of something. Well, I mean, they can watch our video of our anniversary.
Yep.
But anyway, what I was trying to say is we went into that vacation knowing we wanted to, 1, be romantic. 2, we wanted it to be kids-free zone, so adult only was important.
Right.
And we wanted to do some sophisticated grown folks things. So we didn't want to just go out and party, yada, 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 yada. Oh, I changed it to party, yada, 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 yada. We wanted to just chill out, have good food, relaxation, pampering, that type of thing. So I think it's important when you travel with your mate. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I think it's important to decide what kind of vacation do we want.
Yeah.
Do we want a relaxing vacation? And a lot of people think just because you're going on vacation, you're relaxed. So a lot of times you go on vacation and you
need
come
a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does deciding in advance, I'm asking this question generally, does deciding in advance create groupthink? Because one person may be like, man, I'm ready. I'm going to get out here and party. I'm going to turn up. The other person's like, oh, my gosh, it's been rough. I can't wait to get out here and relax. Do you come to that conclusion and agreement together, or do you just communicate and say, well, when you get there, do you, and I'll do me, whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, I think to each his own, babe, because like this time we had our last trip before the LeBlanc trip was a cruise. And on a cruise, there's so many activities. You know, you got the daily entertainment by the pool. You got activities and games. You got the comedy shows. You got the Broadway type shows.
Right.
You got the club events. So when we're cruising, we usually go to bed about 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then wake back up about 9. So we're like taking advantage of everything that you can do. And so we said this time we need to like take a step back and just
relax,
chill out.
And speaking of relaxing and chilling out, it's something that I think obviously comes up probably on every vacation, and it's talking about business, talking about work, talking about the job, or talking about the kids. And I'm not saying none of that should happen, but I do believe that there is this stage or phase in the vacation where you probably get all that out of your system. Maybe while you're traveling to your vacation spot or whatever, maybe you just get it all out of your system. But in my opinion, I don't think that should be something that is a repeated theme throughout the vacation. Like, you got to get out of that work mind frame, out of that work zone, out of the tasks and chores at home and what are the kids thinking about and, all the other stuff, and connect with the person that you're on vacation with. So
yeah, and I agree to you to an extent, because I do think that relaxation, vacationing can bring about new ideas and new thoughts.
Yeah.
So, for instance, we have various ventures that we're working on, and while we're on vacation, we might think of podcasts, right?
True.
And we can just quickly discuss them. And some might see that as business, but I see it as we're such in a mind frame that we're able to be more creative, more thought provoking.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a balance now to talk about what we got to do when we get back home, the job we got to go to, the tasks that need to be done, those type of things. Yeah, I agree with you. Throw those out the window. But if creativity and thought-provoking ideas come about, talk about them.
Sure.
Talk about them.
I also would like to know, I guess this is kind of a rule or a tactic or a technique or whatever, but when you go on vacation, there's this thing, this song, No New Friends, so on and so forth. Do you, let me ask the question this way. Are you open to making new friends? Because I was going to say, do you make new friends? Do you avoid making new friends? Do you not want to, whatever? Are you open to making new friends? Part one of the question. And part two is, do you present yourself as who you really are when you're on vacation?
So why are you asking all the questions? This is our podcast. You're not interviewing me, but you're going to answer this question too. When I'm usually on vacation, I'm down for superficial friendships on that particular vacation. But what I don't necessarily like is like, I think some people like start being like, yeah, we met at the pool. Let's go out to dinner, or let's meet for dinner today, or let's go to such and such tomorrow. Everybody come back together at this time, because then I start to feel like I'm on this routine or schedule or obligations and things, and I don't have the freedom to just be.
Sure.
I also don't really like telling people my entire name. I don't like
you've been all kinds of
looking
people.
me up on Facebook.
But we've done it.
We had, well, they did it through you and then back. And you guys might say, why does she like do that? Because when I'm on vacation, I relax and chill a little bit more than what I do when I'm just regular day to day, right? So I'm just like, I want to be free, carefree. If I want to do this, I'm going to do it. If I want to do that, I want to do it. I
don't disagree with anything you just said. And I think we do those things together. But as I think about it now, right, you're on vacation, you want to be free. You don't want to be synced up or linked up with somebody and feel obligated to go do X, Y, and Z. But it is sometimes okay and fun, can be anyway, to link up with a couple of couples and be like, oh man, whatever, y'all want to meet at such and such, as long as it doesn't become like a obligation. And then I also think too that, I guess you never know. You might meet and connect with somebody on vacation that may change your life, or you may change their lives. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's a balance. Like, I don't think I'm closed off to either one, but I'm not 100% open to either one.
I guess for me it's more you're my vacay friend.
Yeah.
When we get off this ship, when we get off this resort, I'm not really looking for anything further, right? What I seek when we're on vacations, I love when I see the older ladies or whoever, or it could be men too, and they're traveling by themselves. Like, I'll go up and dance with them, I go up and dance with them, talk to them. So I am A-okay with talking to people. It's just my, that kind of getting like boxed into like conversation.
Sure.
And boxed into time frame. Like one time, which was okay. One time we kind of got boxed into spending a lot of time with this other couple and someone else, while you were having a cigar.
Yeah.
And it was okay, but you kind of, I just don't like to get stuck in those situations where now we're sitting there for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours,
Yep. No, I agree. So vacation rules are kind of flexible. They go back and forth, and you can. The good news about them is you can make up whatever rules, and you can alternate and flex on the rules or whatever anytime you want, But I just feel too that you got to balance it out. We talk about cell phones a lot with regard to vacation.
That's the one I want to hit.
In particular, when we go on cruises, we don't get the cell phone plans. We don't get the Wi-Fi plans. We don't do those things, and it actually helps us to just literally be, just be.
Yeah. So that's why I would encourage, it's just like when you go to shows and you see everybody recording the show with their phone, but you're right there to see it. I think we're missing a lot of our present times we're seeing it third hand.
Yeah.
Or second hand, I should say, because you're going back and you're watching it in your phone when you could have just experienced it and get that feeling right then and there. Now, mind you, I know I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with taking a snap, but I literally have seen people just on their phones recording in entirety. I think being internet free, I think being cell phone free provides a freedom. Like, it just gives you more liberties to do and be without being bothered by whether it's parents or somebody else calling you while you're on vacation or whatever, you can just escape. It allows you to escape. That's the word.
I've seen some people though, the people that, and then that's just something you got to train yourself for. I've seen people on vacation doing the calling, not like, you know what I'm saying, look where I'm at, you know, because they don't know how to just be. Maybe they're trying to pull in the people from back home to say, hey, I want you to enjoy this with me, whatever. But sometimes people just don't know how to be on vacation, so they start reaching back and calling people and FaceTiming people while they're on vacation because like maybe they feel alone. I don't know, whatever maybe.
Now, we talked about being on vacation without kids. There was a time that we had our kids and we went on vacation with them. There's times when we get our nephews and we'll do things with them. The one thing that I say, guys, when it comes to kids on vacation, watch your kids. Because I think that there's sometimes like a cruise, we can't say, oh, we don't want kids unless we go on Virgin or something like that. So the only thing we can do is go to Serenity, but any other times we're going to be around the children as well. And one of the things we saw was supervision. Like, have your activities and like, don't go on vacation with your kids and don't be on vacation with your kids. That's what it seems like. It ends up being two separate vacations, and then the kids are running wild over here, and the parents are like literally on our last adventure, a kid had got hurt. And we were attending to that kid until the EMTs
parents
came.
Nowhere to be found.
And the parents still hadn't come, so we stayed with the kid. And it just took forever. The kid was about to be wheeled off, and then finally a parent came.
Just bleeding everywhere,
So I'm like, you know, like, be attentive to your children. Plan, if you're really going on vacation with your children, interact with them. Play with them. Do the activities with them. Things like that. You know, when we have kids on vacation, I know it's not about me. It's about them.
So I will say, you know, hence the title. You think about vacation rules, that even sounds structured, you know. But when you're on vacation, I guess that's my viewpoint. When you're on vacation, literally be on vacation. I remember we had a cruise director not too long ago, and he just got out there and he just made everybody realize, like, we are all blessed to be out here on vacation
almost
right
tear
now.
Up.
And he's kind of like, you know, we didn't have a vacation for 2 straight years during COVID, and boom to boom, you got work at home, you got responsibilities, you got family, and you are standing here right now. You don't want to dance, you know, that kind of thing. So when you're on vacation, literally let loose safely, but let loose and enjoy yourself, because guess what? When you get back, you're going to get right back on the grind again, right back on the hamster wheel again. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play harder. That's kind of my philosophy on it.
Yeah. I if I could equate a vacation to something, it would be like getting a relaxing massage. Make sure you get that massage so you come back loose,
ready to go,
flexible, ready to go, new ideas, new stamina to be able to continue with your day-to-day life until you are able to go on vacation again.
That's right.
But guys, hey, this is the end of season 1 for Sip and Share.
Well, actually, we should be excited, man. That's exciting. We did an entire episode, fearful, not knowing how to do things and just figuring it out. We did a whole season.
Yeah.
We did a whole season.
Good job, baby.
Sipping and sharing, man.
You learned today. Yeah, sure did. He learned. He got better. Y'all go back and look. Go back. He got better.
What's in your cup again?
Cranberry juice.
Okay.
But seriously though, it's the last show of our season, but we will be back in about 6 to 8 weeks, guys. Go back and watch all of the videos. Like we said, if you're thinking of vacation, a nice romantic one, go watch our episode of our anniversary video at LeBlanc. We have something for everyone. We got Black History videos, wedding or not. If you're thinking about having a wedding or not. What else did we talk about?
Oh man, we talked about getting mad in traffic, and you know what was the episode called? Something words.
Fighting. No, Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Just getting mad, you know, while you're out there driving around. Just all kinds of stuff.
What's my purpose?
Texting rules. You know, it's been a lot. Now that I think about it
has been a lot of stuff, and even just if you're down for marital advice or things like that, you know, the whole month of April was filled with our love story and the advice that we would give to other couples and that we would give to our younger selves and our future selves.
Gave away some potlucking rules. You know what I'm saying? You know, go back and play that, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I would say by the time we come back with season 2,
He'll be better.
we will probably have settled in on a version of the song. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
version. My version.
Mine. All right.
This is the last time we ringing the bell for this season.
Last kiss. This is your last kiss.
I was finna sing a song. No, that's called Last Dance. Never mind.
Come on. Them little lips soft today.
Season 1 is out,
Season
people.
1, that's a wrap.
Good job.
Sip and
Sip
share.
and share. Sip, sip, and share.
Sip
Sip and share. Sip, sip, and share.
Subscribe,
We gone.
y'all.
We gone.
Subscribe so that you don't miss any of our episodes. And when we hit you back for season 2.
New season. Who this? We out.